In this lecture, I'm going to show you how to configure an IPv6 static route. Previous lecture, I showed you how to configure an IPv4 static route. You can also configure IPv6 static routes as well, and it's based on the same idea that you're configuring a manual route that goes into the routing table with the same administrative distance of 1. So what I want to do is on router 1, I'm going to configure a static route, and the static route will be point to 7.2 to this ISP router. So I'm going to tell router 1 any packets destined for the ISP router, send them to router 3 interface 00. In this case, I'm using this link, so it will take this link instead of going between router 1 and router 2. So the first thing I do is select router 1. So it is a global command. The first thing I have to do is enable IPv6 routing. Not routing, but packet forwarding. And then I'm just going to, so this is the command here. So it says IPv6 route. So to get to destination 2001 DB8 3C4D7, that's a 7 subnet. And that's this 7 subnet here. The 2 is the host ID of this inside interface on the ISP router. So that's what the command is saying. To get to that subnet, use this route 2001 DB8 3C4D12. So it's basically the 1 subnet with the 2 is the host ID. And that's this interface here, 00 on router 3. That's actually how it's configured with that IP address. And that's really all there is to it. So what I'll do, now it's configured, I can we'll show IP route, IPv6 route. To go up 1 level. So look at the routing table here. To see IPv6 routes, you have to use IPv6 command. So there's some connected routes. This is on router 1. There's connected routes, and there's also these are local. Anytime you have a connected route, it puts in an associated local route, but it's the same thing. It's just the host route uses a 128 prefix, but it's actually the same thing. It's just an associated route to the connected route. And what else? And there's a static route right there. That's the one I just did. And there's the static route to the 7 subnet. And that's the ISP subnet. So I take it via 112. So it's there. So what I'll do is I'll just run a ping now. And I can just do a copy paste here really easy. So this will be 7.2. So 100%, so all 5. So I just ping from router 1 over to the ISP router, and it works fine. There is connectivity there. The other thing I can do is a trace route. And trace route to 2. That just tells me what hops the packet is taking. And it's taking, first it's taking 1, 2, and then 7, 2. So that's just telling me that it starts here, goes to this interface, and then ends up over there. So that's basically all there is to it, and that's IPv6 static routing.